I'm just looking forward to get back in the car and start driving it. To see how everything is handling. Yeah, I had a good bit of time off and recharge to go driving again.
It was an intense season, getting up to speed with a new team, especially the team that was fighting for the championship since race one. So there really no time for any adaptation. It was straight into it. It was really challenging, but very enjoyable. We gave it all until the very last lap of the season.
Well, a lot is unknown about the car. So personally, I feel good. I mean, what is important is that you prepare yourself in the best way possible physically. But yeah, in terms of the car, you don't know. So that's why I think I'm also very curious to see how the car is behaving on track.
Feels like we were in Abu Dhabi yesterday, but in the other hand, I'm so excited to start a new season. We're already working a lot with the engineers, and we just cannot wait to be on track. With these new cars, and yeah, we're starting from zero, all of us.
No, I mean I just do what I do all the time. I think there is no reason to suddenly be different. Of course, as a driver now with the new regulations, you have to, get used to the car. It's not like you just jump in and it's just an upgrade from last year. So that is going to be the biggest adaptation. But the rest, I think it's pretty straightforward.
I think just to be back to normal things, to have more interaction with the fans, be able to feel more their support, and that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. With Formula One, we've been so restricted in the last couple of years, so looking forward to that. And most of the races, the fans, Formula One is growing so much around the world that I'm looking forward to all of them, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely one of the highlights for me in the season. Looking forward to see what we can do there again. Hopefully they will be just as crazy as they were last year. But also, like new Grand Prix coming on the calendar, always very interesting. Miami. Let's see how that is going to turn out.
To good racing, these new regulations are set to improve the racing, and I really hope that for us as the drivers, we are able to compete more during the race, to be able to follow each other a lot closely, and for the fans, that we can give them great entertainment, great racing, and that will be really nice.
Just getting to know the car, to be honest, because I really don't know how it's going to feel like. So I'm really looking forward to that first moment when you drive out of the pit lane and you do your first few laps.
Well, the biggest change obviously is from a regulationary point of view. The car is a lot cleaner. There's not all the added bits that were on last year's car. The whole concept of this car is to try and promote overtaking and close racing. So it's a new concept, it's a new philosophy, and it's a clean sheet of paper for every single team.
I think it takes a bit of a while until you are 100% with it. I think, we have a massive change of regulations with the tires as well. They're going to be different. The racing, apparently we're going to be able to follow it closely. So there's a lot of things that we as a driver have to learn as a team. So definitely very interesting, these new regulations.
Well, because it's new regulations, it's going to evolve very, very quickly. I mean, I think by the time we get to the first race, the car's not going to look very much like this. And I think the evolution will be very, very quick as we progress through the season.
For me, actually, the biggest thing is just the view in the cockpit with these big tires. Like, to hit an apex in some tight corners is a bit more difficult. The driving, I mean, it just feels like the car has a bit less grip, but you will get used to that. That's why we have the practice days. You can get used to the sliding and locking and stuff like that. But I think, it should be fine. It's just getting a bit more used to the view.
Well, look, it's always exciting to go racing again. I mean, 2021 was such a massive year for us, but it's been flat out ever since, with this new car. And it's always exciting the start of a new season to see, where do we fare compared to our competitors. It seems like only yesterday since I last saw them, but hopefully they've sobered up after the end of last year and a good Christmas and New Year. So they're looking fit and strong, so that's important.